Hi guys, let me realign a bit here. There you go. PipeCat here. Today I want to talk about Hearth Home WhiteKnight smoking tobacco. A quick little preamble to my review is that I had this in a tin, its original tin. As you can see, I have re-jarred it and stolen the label off and stuck it on the jar. But that tin had somehow been propped open slightly, and I hadn't touched it in a while. The reason why I was digging for the WhiteKnight is because lately I've been sort of on an Orientals kick, and I had already reviewed John Cotton's Smyrna, and I had already reviewed Dunhill Durbar, and I said, I know I've got another Oriental forward blend in there somewhere, and it dawned on me, oh yeah, I've got some WhiteKnight. I have kind of been ignoring this one for some reason, so I found it, and the tin was not sealed. And of course, you know, when I opened it up, it was largely untouched, but the leaf had become dry, too dry. And I thought, oh no, I'm afraid I'm going to lose the flavor on this one, because who knows how long that tin had been popped like that. So, here's what I did. I used a rehumidifying method. I have two available to me, and I'll tell you the one I did use. First of all, this is one that I have that I didn't use, but works very well. Okay, a raw hydrostone humidifying tablet. And I'll show you what that looks like. If you've never seen one, what that is a little terracotta tablet. You soak it in water for about a minute, take it out of the water, hold it in your hand and look at it. You'll see that the surface water sort of absorbs into it until the surface looks almost dry again. And you just drop that in there. That's what you would do when you use a raw hydrostone. But here's what I did use. I took a piece of saran wrap and I laid it on top of the leaf. And on top of the saran wrap, a little piece of clean sponge. I soaked that, and then I pinched the excess water out of it until it wasn't dripping. I put the sponge on top of that saran wrap, just like that, and just laid it on top of the leaf. I didn't push it down in there, I didn't bury it up, I didn't wrap it in the saran wrap, and I left it like that for about a day. And when I reopened that jar and took that sponge out, the humidity was perfect. I guess you would say the moisture content of the tobacco had become perfect. Anyway, to the review. Hearth Home WhiteKnight is made up of Cyprian Latakia with bright Virginia on top of it, and an Oriental, some sort of Oriental leaf mixed in. The flavor contingent of these three seems to be an equal 1/3 of each. It's a beautiful blend. It's a medium strength, maybe mild to medium strength. It is smoky, it is tangy, and it has a wonderful Oriental note on top of it. I guess this is sort of a remodeling of an old blend that contained Yaniji Oriental leaf. This doesn't contain the actual Yaniji as far as I know. I think they substituted it with something else, and I don't know what that is exactly. But what you end up with is a wonderful, smoky, tangy Oriental. It is not an earthy blend. It remains tangy and sort of sweet. It's a nice, sweet smoke. I do recommend Hearth Home WhiteKnight. When you do smoke it, don't go too fast with it, because it tends to get a little warm. I smoked it in this. This is a mini church warden from Genod, G-E-N-O-D. It's a thin-walled pipe, and it's light, so you can clench it and hold it away from your face. And if you're going to have one that heats up, this is the one to test it in, because this will get hot. And it didn't do too bad when I went slowly with the WhiteKnight. So anyway, this is a review about the tobacco, not that pipe. I recommend Hearth Home WhiteKnight. Give it a try, and I will end as I always do by saying, do not make your pipe smoking a habit. Keep it a hobby, and I'll be back at you soon. PipeCat out.